Okay, I'm doing number 10 off of this worksheet, page 165 on the Pizzazz worksheet. What I have is a system of two equations I'm trying to solve using the addition method. So I have this and this that I want to add together, but it needs to be lined up. So right now I have my negative 6x kind of lined up with this y. I have an equal sign that's not lined up with my equal sign. And I have my x, my 6x, and my 4 on this side. So I'm going to arrange things so that this equation looks more like this one with the x first, then the y, and then equaling the number. So to do that, I'm going to subtract 6x from both sides. So minus 6x. When I do that, I get negative 6x minus y equals 4. Okay. Now I'm just going to line up this previous one next to this one so I can see if I have anything that will cancel out. Negative 6x minus 5y equals 20. When I look at it right now, there's nothing that will cancel out. I have this negative 6x and a negative 6x. That will not cancel out. I have a negative y and a negative 5y. That's not going to cancel out either. So what I need to do is get one of these to be an opposite. What's going to be easier is to make one of these negative 6's a positive 6. And to do that, I'm going to multiply everything by negative 1. So I'm going to do that with this one. It doesn't matter which equation I do that to, as long as I just do that to one of the equations. So I'm going to do that to this top one, and I'll just write what I get underneath, so it's still kind of lined up and I can still add it together. So negative 1 times negative 6x is positive 6x. Negative 1 times a minus y, or a negative y, is a plus y. Negative 1 times 4 equals negative 4. Okay, now I have something that will cancel out here. These x's will cancel out. So when I add these together, I have negative 6x and positive 6x, which will cancel. I have negative 5y and a positive 1y, which is going to equal negative 4y. And I have 20 minus 4, which will equal 16. And now I'm just going to get y by itself to figure out what y is. Divide by negative 4, and get y equals negative 4. Now I'm going to substitute to get the x, because right now I have just the second part of my coordinate, negative 4. And I know my answer needs to be a coordinate with two numbers, an x and a y. So let's plug in the y. It doesn't matter which one. I can plug it into this one or this one. Either one of my original equations will work. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put it in this one. Again, it doesn't matter. So when I do that, I have a negative 4 going into this negative y. That means opposite of this. So I'm going to have a positive 4 equaling 6x plus 4. And again, I just plugged in this y into this y here. So I really have a negative 4, which is that y of a positive 4. And that equals 6x plus 4. Now I'm just going to get x by itself. So to do that, I need to subtract 4 from both sides. I get 0 equals 6x. Now I need to divide that 6 away from the x to get my x by itself. 0 divided by 6 is 0, so x is 0. So that will complete my coordinate, my ordered pair, as 0, negative 4. Find that on your worksheet, and you'll cross out the letter that goes on there, and you'll get one step closer to your answer.